You're listening to the Ann Croker Writing Coach podcast, where I'm sharing my best skills and strategies to coach writers to improve their craft, pursue publishing, and achieve their writing goals. I'm Ann Croker, and this is episode 236. It's more fun to write with others. About 7 years ago, I partnered with Charity Singleton Craig to co-author on being a writer. While working on the draft, we often pulled up one of our shared Google Docs to review our drafts and notes in real time, and in this way we wove together our stories and experiences with relative ease. If we had a grade school report card at the end of the project, the teacher would have checked off plays nice with others. Writing is most often a solitary act, but sometimes we get an opportunity to write with others. These occasions may involve brief connections or extended collaboration. Quite often, they're just plain fun. Have you heard of the Inklings? They met weekly for beer and conversation, according to Glyer, in an article at the official C.S. Lewis website. While they didn't officially collaborate like Charity and I did on our book, their discussions affect the shape and direction of countless projects. Glyer writes in C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, and the Inklings that the men would gather, make tea, and begin pulling out drafts of their work. As one person read, quote, the others would settle down to listen, to encourage, to critique, to correct, to interrupt, and argue and advise. They'd continue this way, reading aloud, energetically critiquing until 2 or 3 in the morning. Years ago, I craved that kind of creative community. I even considered moving to a college town, thinking I'd be more likely to find a gathering like the Inklings there. The good news is, it's easier than ever to find like-minded writers without moving to live near a university. These days, I know writers who meet at cafes, or they did before 2020, and they'll start up again soon, I'm sure. But they would discuss technique or simply write on separate projects in the same space. Some chai, a chat, and then back to their works in progress. Writers will contribute to anthologies and feel part of a project-driven community. And then there's writing retreats. They're a fun way to power through personal goals with a posse of fellow writers. Churn out a few thousand words, then relax with others who appreciate your creative challenges. Then there are in-person and online writing communities that write together, like silent or guided writing sessions via Zoom. In the guided sessions, a moderator might offer some writing prompts. You'll also find silent or guided writing rooms on Clubhouse. These exist. And then there are sometimes social media writing challenges that use a shared prompt or hashtag. In fact, you could join the Hope Writers 7-day Instagram writing challenge. It starts on Monday, and you can learn more about that by going to hopewriters.com/challenge. So that's Hope Writers, all one word, hopewriters.com/challenge. And see if that would be of interest to you. You can check out the 7 prompts and then learn what hashtag they use. So look for existing writing groups like Hope Writers or Tweet Speak Poetry or 5 Minute Friday, things like that, where you can just jump into a writing challenge, meet new people, broaden your network as you make new friends. But don't forget, you can create your own little gathering. Do you know another writer? Someone with similar goals? Ask if they'd be a writing buddy. The two of you can text each other each day when you complete your daily word count goal. Treat it like a short-term experiment at first to test the waters, and you never know. You might find another word nerd who sends you grammar memes and Hemingway quotes. Diane Glyer said that the Inklings generated enormous creative energy. Ooh, I love the sound of that, don't you? We may not find a group as vibrant, educated, or British as the Inklings, but we can form our own gathering. We can generate some creative energy. Or we can join an existing community that exudes its own energy, personality, and flavor. We may forge lifelong friendships, like those men who authored great literary works. But more likely, we'll enjoy something simpler. We'll laugh. We'll have fun. We'll play nice with others. And that's a pretty good place to start, isn't it? In keeping with today's theme, this episode is brought to you by Your Platform Matters. Your Platform Matters is a membership community that I host with a warm group of writers who are committed to reaching readers in a meaningful way. For just $12 a month, you can jump in, join us, watch previous trainings, and just see if this is what you're looking for to establish and expand your author platform. You can learn more at yourplatformmatters.com. I'm Ann Croker, writing coach. Thank you for listening.